All righty then. Okay, well, we are now live. Oops, I got my other computer not working right.
We like to cater to their needs.
Ooh, don't want all that mess to go on. All right, so hey, Troy, how you doing? Welcome, Daddy Duck 365 Live. As always, it is brought to you by www.daddyduck365.com, where you can get all your Daddy Duck merchandise. Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, True Lock Choke Tubes, and Biscuit Built 3D. All right. Hope everybody's had a great week. It has been a busy week. Last week was kind of busy. Um, didn't do too much hunting last weekend. We were supposed to get a ice storm, which never developed. And I had a lot of things to do Friday. I had my grandson, so I couldn't go then, and I was going to go Saturday. But they were talking about a lot of ice forming on the roads, and it was sleeting Friday night. And I woke up Saturday, and it must have warmed up because there wasn't a bit of ice on the ground. Drake's Only, how you doing? Welcome in. Chris, OARC Outdoors, what's going on, brother? Glad you can make it. Drake's Only, first time I've seen this handle, so let me know where you're from, man. I'd like to know where people are from. Let's see here. So that's what's going on. See, we got about 6 people in here. Mark Taylor, what's going on, brother? Yes, guys. Y'all know about Mark. We talked about it last week. He is home. He is doing much better. So y'all continue to pray for Mark to get healed up. Oh, you were Woody. Okay, got you, brother. Well, welcome back under the new name. But Mark's doing good. He is home. I have not had a chance to go see him yet, which I want to do, but he is home and he is doing good. Continue to pray for him for a quick healing. I know his duck season is over with, so he's living vicariously through us. So if y'all are doing some stuff out there, you don't need to say where you're at, but like I said, he's living vicariously through us and duck hunting. But he will be ready to go next year. I can promise you that. If I gotta drag him around on a jet sled, I'm taking him. We're gonna hunt next year hard. Oh, let's see. I know, brother. I am too. I am ready to go. We're shooting a few wood ducks here and there. That's about it. I'm fixing to leave out Wednesday night. I'm headed to Arkansas. I'm taking my son Swamp Goose with me. Going to meet up with Chris from OARC Outdoors and another fella there. His name is Bryce. He has a TikTok channel, but I don't know if he has YouTube or not. But we're going to meet up with them, the 4 of us, and we're going to hopefully get into the birds this coming weekend, hunt Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So with that said, we're leaving Monday. I don't think we're going to have I don't think I'm going to be doing a live stream next Monday night. I don't think I'll be back in time. And if I am back in time, I'm going to be too dang tired from driving. So probably next Monday I will not have a live stream. But then again, you just never know. Charles, how you doing? Glad you can make it, brother. Sounds like Pamplico Sound is on fire, and not because of the ducks, people burning down other people's blinds. Let's see here. Whew. But yeah, all I can tell you is I'm waiting on Wednesday. Hopefully, we can kill a few birds. Hopefully, um, I'm not gonna. No, I hadn't even hunted geese this year, buddy. Not at all. Not at all. Um, this has been a. Be yeah, drama happens there year after year. Nothing new. Um, I'll be quite honest with you. I went to North Carolina once, and we shot some widgeon. That was it. Truck broke down. I started hunting beaver ponds and shooting wood ducks, and that's been it. That's been it. Shot a handful. Um, that's it. That's it. That's all I've been doing. I haven't hunted any geese this year. I did get a chance at some when I was in North Carolina that one trip, but they did not want to commit. They were just doing a flyover. We could not get them to drop any lower, but that was it. Does anyone know anyone in Black Labs for sale? Not off the top of my head, brother. Not off the top of my head. I just haven't been looking, to be quite honest. I know you're close to me, so I haven't seen anybody. Jeff Barris, how you doing? Glad you could make it, brother. But Troy, if I hear of any, I'll let you know. Usually you can find them on some of the Facebook dog pages, lab pages. But I haven't been keeping up with labs since I got bougie. So, but this will be now. Bougie's made trips. I am taking Bougie, and she has made trips to North Carolina. So this will be her first big trip. So we're gonna have to watch her. She's gonna be hopefully she's gonna be a tired little girl by the end of the day. I'm hoping. Oh my gosh. Big Water Dreams retrievers out of Kentucky. Well, there you go, Troy. There you go. There's a breeder trainer out of on the other side of the lake, Holly Hill, I believe. I can't think of his name right off the top of my head, but you might want to check with him if you're looking for local. Let's see here. M2 Outdoors, what's going on, buddy? You staying out of trouble? I ain't seen you in a long time, bro. How's your duck season going? Mine's been a bunch of wood ducks. That's it. Been a bunch of wood ducks. I'm going late to Arkansas this year. I was supposed to head up north, and nothing's going there, so we're headed to a different spot, and we're gonna see what happens. And nope, don't ask me where I'm going because I have no clue. It's better than yours. Oh. Yeah. It's tough around here to shoot a duck, buddy. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I mean, you shoot wood ducks. I mean, you can go anywhere We've had a lot of snows, few ducks. Okay. Yeah, you can go anywhere you want to in South Carolina and shoot wood duck. But if you're looking for others, if you're not on private land, it's going to be a tough row to hoe. It's just been, I know guys that go to some of these big clubs around here. A lot of them haven't pulled the trigger when they go. Some shoot a few here and there, a couple of wood ducks, a couple of ringnecks. That's been it. Gundog Express will pick up and drop off anywhere in the country for $500. Yeah, you're right on the Arkansas line. That's right. Yeah, I'm hoping. Like I said, we're leaving Wednesday night. We're headed there. We're going to get to the place. We're going to drop the boat off Wednesday night. Then me and Swamp Goose are going to head up to Stuttgart, go through Max. And he has not been there since he was a young man. So he wants to go back to walk around, get up, get over there and hang out for a few hours and come back and get some sleep. Neil said their season stunk in the North Zone. Man, I hadn't talked to Neil in a while, dude. I see him on Facebook every now and then, but that's about it. We're going to try it. If we have a good time, we're going to have a good time regardless, to be quite honest. It's just going to be a good time meeting new people and hunting with new people and making contacts and all that kind of stuff. That's the idea for this. This is a big reconnaissance mission for me. I haven't been to Arkansas in a long time. I want to go back. I want to get in the timber. I'll be carrying a Sweet 16 with me, and I'll probably carry the 28 as a backup. The pretty girls I saw in Arkansas worked at Max. They got a few of them. There's a few of them. Trying to get permission on some private land. Found some nice goose fields. Jeff, that's funny. Yeah, I haven't been goose hunting in a long time, buddy. It's been years. I'm not set up for it. I'd have to go with somebody who's got the stuff because I'm definitely not set up for it. But I am. We are looking at. And I say this I've said this every live stream for the past month now. We are looking at some property in Oklahoma, 2 places to lease for next year. So I'll be heading out there at least twice a year for about a week to hunt, and also trying to get some places in Arkansas locked down. So I can go either way. Arkansas might have the ducks, but North Carolina's I got the good looking women, lots of them. I'll be quite honest with you, Charles. Right now, I'll take the ducks. I don't care about the women. I don't care. Mark says he's doing really well, Jeff. Good. Okay, I see where you chatted back. Well, I can tell you what I use. I think every duck hunter in the country is going to tell you what's the best. Personally, I think the best duck call that you can get is the one that fits you in your air. I don't know what style you're looking for, whether it's a J-frame single or J-frame double or even a J-frame triple or a cut down type call. As far as ducks go, I am not a goose hunter, so I couldn't tell you anything about goose calls. But on my lanyard, I run a double reed J-frame Big Lake Outdoors. They call it the T-Rex. And it's got a Mylar reed, and on top of that, it's got a metal reed. And I can make that bad boy sing if I need to. That's the only J-frame I have on my lanyard. The other two duck calls I have, both of them are cut downs. One is made by Daryl Newman from the Waterfowl Company, and it's his WMA cut down, and it's a short call, and so if you're trying to get into like cut down calls, that is one I recommend because it's easy to blow and you can learn a lot off of it. The other one is a Kirk McCulloch cut down call. I've got 2 or 3 of them. Honestly, I can't remember which one I got on the lanyard now, but I run that one. And then the other calls that I have are just what I call specialty calls, wood duck, your whistle, your, that kind of stuff. I would get a if something easy to blow and use, I'd get a double reed. And like I said, those are the calls that I have. R&T makes a great call. Echo makes a great call. Duck Commander, I think, makes some of the duckiest sounding calls out there. I have nothing against Duck Commander duck calls. Nothing at all. I love them. I think Jeff said Skull Creek calls out of Nebraska. Tecton, Duck Commander and Echo. There's so many good duck call makers. I will tell you this. If you get the opportunity to go to a big waterfowl store, such as, let's say, Max Prairie Wings, elite calls from Arkansas, they make a great call. I tell you, if you get a chance to go to like Max Prairie Wings or Rogers or places like that, that'll let you blow the calls while you're there, you can find one that's going to fit your air. And I always tell, if somebody asks me what do I have on my lanyard, I tell them what I have and what I use. But I've got 70 other calls in my cabinet over here that I collect, and all of them are great calls. Some that I just seem to be able to blow a little bit better. RD Reynolds, what's going on? But all right, Jeff, not a problem. But go and blow on some calls and try to find one that fits your ear. I would start. If you're wanting easy to blow, I'd start with a double reed because it doesn't take much air and it's easy to blow. But if you want to learn on a J-frame style call, I would get a single reed because it'll teach you more about breath control. If all you've ever blown is J-frames, look into getting a cut down, but I'm gonna tell you it's a different style of calling, and you really gotta work yourself up to it. Hey Cole, what's going on? Glad you can make it, brother. After hunting up northern big water, hunting timber is a new ball game. Oh yeah, mine is a single read basic call. Out of curiosity, let me know who makes it. Just out of curiosity. Cole, glad you could make it. I know you can't stay long. You got to work tonight, but welcome in. Don't forget to hit that little thumbs up before you do anything else. But yeah, I would, if you're looking to get something, a little bit more, look into Echo, look into, look up the website for, the waterfowl company. Daryl makes a lot of J-frame calls, single, double read. Big Lake Outdoors, Hugh McLaurin. Daryl and Hugh are really good friends of mine. They make great calls. They're local to me. Hugh is with Big Lake. So I mean, they're really great calls. Is it true that Phil Robbins is doing? I have heard that. I cannot confirm or deny it, but that's what I'm hearing. Him and my dad, I believe, are about the same age, and my dad's Papa Duck. Probably heard me talk about him. He's I don't know what's going on. He's got arthritis. He can't really stand up really well. He gets tired easy. He's got some issues going on. He still wants to hunt. He still has the heart. He just doesn't have the legs. But I am hearing that Phil's got what I've heard. Again, I can't confirm it or deny it, and I surely don't want to start any rumors. But I heard he's got some health issues, possibly early onset Alzheimer's or possibly dementia. I'm not exactly sure which, or if those are true or not. It's just what I've heard. All I can tell you is pray for him, pray for his family, and hopefully that it's not. I hope the rumors aren't true, but I can't confirm it or deny it, but I am hearing it. Buck Gardner Mallard hen. There's nothing wrong with old Buck Gardner. I'll tell you that straight up. There's nothing wrong with it. I think I got maybe one or two of his calls up there somewhere. I would, but like I said, getting back to the duck calls, Big Lake Outdoors. Can't say enough about them. They're really good friends of mine, and they've helped me out in the past. I've helped them out. I've done a few of their calls on video. The Waterfowl Company, Daryl Newman, makes great calls. I'm really good friends with him. Tecton calls, TEKON, I believe it. TEKON, I believe is what it's called. Another South Carolina call maker. Let's see here. I'm just trying to go through South Carolina call makers right now. Ground SWAT calls. It's Wes Looney. He's out of the upstate of South Carolina. Makes a good call. You leaving me, brother? All right. Good night. Have a good one. Phil started it. I'll pray for him. Okay, gotcha. I don't know. He started the videos. He's one of the first that started doing waterfowl videos that made it. There's been a lot of people, I think, even a few of them before that just didn't make it, but he's one of the first that started it. Duck Commander duck calls. I can't say enough about them. They make I have several of his calls. Yeah, Mark. Let's see if I can find it. Yep. Here's a picture of the original store that Phil had and on his property. That was the original duck call room. And I took the picture because I hunted with him. And I have 2 calls that Jace made for me while we were there. So, there's nothing wrong with Duck Commander to duck calls. There's nothing in the world wrong with it. They're my opinion is some of the duckiest sounding calls out there. Echo DRT is for a double read, Echo XLT for a single read, and bragging rights for a cut down. Yep, I got a few of their calls up there. RNT makes a great call. And if you're ever by Max Prairie Wings, RNT is right there, right beside them. Unless they move the shop, they are right beside them. I got a couple of their calls in there up here. I got some Echo calls. This is, like I said, there's so many good and great duck call makers and none of them sponsor me. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you got to get this one. Why'd you ask, Charles? No, I can't remember. Oh, I wish you hadn't asked me because now I can't remember. I'll probably remember it when this show is over or tomorrow. But yeah, dude, I'm never going to tell you to go get this particular one because there's just so many, because you can't remember either. I'm none of them sponsor me, so I don't promote just one duck call. I always tell people, I do have some people who do sponsor me. Of course, Salt Creek Custom Ammunition. I'm going to tell you straight up, you need to get theirs because it is the best. Scott Trulock with Trulock choke tubes, and Biscuit Built with those tree straps, and also he makes a DIY kit for a decoy. It's kind of like a rippler, but just better. And I think all this started with a gag gift and a bright pink BG mallard call. Yeah, that's funny. So those I'll tell you to get. Everything else, man, it's kind of like I don't have those big name sponsors. So, but I'll tell you what I use. This is what I use, and if it works for you, then great. But just because it does work for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you. Duck calls are like trucks, man. You find one that you like, and you may have to go to 2 or 3 of them, but find one that you like. I've been rocking it for 3 years just because I was told you wouldn't. Hey, man, there is nothing wrong with being out of the ordinary. Listen, I've had people that, why you let your beard go that way? And I'm like, because it's different. Why do you have a German wire hair pointer? Because she's different. It's just, it's who I am. I want to be different. I want to stand out in the crowd when I'm out there. But yeah, there's all kinds of duck calls out there, dude. You just got to find one that fits your ear. And I can tell you now the ones that I'm rattling off. If you can blow them in the store, if they'll let you blow them in the store, That's the ones, you're going to find one that you like with a face like mine, with a face like you. So just you got to get out there and look, man. I hate to make it sound that way, and I really don't want to. I just like if you went and got a cut down tomorrow. John Tanner, Hemingway, South Carolina. Hang on a minute. That is one of his slate calls right there. That is a John Tanner slate call right there. And I'm going to tell you, it's one of the prettiest sounding slates. I haven't played with it in a little bit, but right there, John Tanner. You got what I'm saying? Cool. We'll say, Randy. Oh, yeah, he makes a really good calls. I like his turkey calls better than I like his duck calls. That's just me personally. But I'll stand on his turkey calls. I've had that one for probably 20 something years. I love it. I always have it with me when I go turkey hunting. Speaking of which, I know we're on the last 3 weeks of duck season, but I will be doing some pattern tests with Salt Creek Custom Ammunition. I'm gonna be doing some 410s, some 28 gauge, some 20 gauges, 16 gauges, 12 gauges. If I don't have a 10 gauge yet, that's the only. I just don't have one yet. So I will be. I've already talked to Keith. He's in the process of getting me some ammo together, and so to be ready for when the duck season ends, we can start putting out pattern test videos. And with the True Lock choke tubes that we're going to put on them on the guns. So I got to get all that squared away here very shortly. I will tell you that when I'm doing most of the pattern tests this year on the turkeys are going to be with TSS. We are going to look into some lead combos, but right now TSS. All right, M2, take care of yourself, man. Appreciate you coming by. Have a good night at work. But we're going to be doing a lot of pattern tests. I actually have some extra. I got some 12 gauge ammo that I'm taking to Arkansas, and I'm gonna pass it out to the guys. I want them to test it, field test it, in the timber. It's a TSS steel blend. It's not even on the market. It's not. This particular shell is not even being sold yet. So I'm gonna hand it out to the guys that I'm gonna be hunting with, because everybody is going to be shooting a 12 except me. I'm the only one that won't be shooting a 12. But we're going to hand those out and let them. I want to get hopefully get some really good feedback on those shells, and go from there. See what happens. We got some turkey stuff coming up as far as pattern test, and I don't know how the turkey season's coming out right now. Well, hello, Bougie. I'm glad you could join us. You just came in here and busted up the door. All right, I guess you don't want to stay. They're the best shells you. I'm gonna tell you, man. You take Salt Creek Custom Ammunition and you run True Lock choke tubes. And I'm telling you right now, especially the TSS, is the patterns are absolutely unbelievable. And I will be shooting TSS when I'm in Arkansas. I will be shooting it. That's number. I got a box of number 9 TSS and a cylinder choke tube, and I from True Lock. TSS changed the game. You don't need them big guns anymore. You got that right. But I'll only be carrying 2 guns. I'll be carrying 2 guns. I'll be carrying 28 and a 16. The 28 is going to be kind of a backup gun in case something happens to the 16. I always like to have a backup with me. And if I shoot the 28, it's pure 100% TSS. I don't have anything else for it. As far as the 16 goes, I got 2 bismuth loads. One's a 5x7, and the other one is a number 5. So we'll see how. Hopefully, I can just shoot all my ducks with that TSS, and I ain't got nothing else to worry about. But I'm going to be getting a hold of, like I said, getting a hold of Keith and Scott, and getting the stuff together. And we're going to start doing a lot of pattern tests this year. Yeah, I always carry 2 guns with me. I do the same thing. I always carry 2. I just in case something happens. I mean, anything can happen. Anything could happen. Now, where we're going, I can only have 1 at a time, but I don't want to be on day 1. Something goes down, breaks, and I don't have day 2 and 3. Well, tell Noah I said hey to. I meant to say it earlier, and I flat out forgot it. Tell him I apologize. I wouldn't mind carrying the 410, to be quite honest. I'd love to carry it, but I think carrying 2 guns will be fine on this trip. I'm going to kind of want to save my 410 for the weekend after on a wood duck hunt with my dad. He wasn't around then? Okay. When I get back from Arkansas, I know I'll be carrying my dad. I will have 3 days left that I can hunt. So I'm gonna probably carry him to a little place that we know about, and hopefully get in a few wood ducks. And I'll probably carry the 410 then. So that'll be just a cool, quick little hunt. Don't need to bring a whole bunch of big stuff. What else? So what have y'all guys been doing? I mean, anybody in here been shooting any birds? I got 14 people in here, and all of them, y'all chime in, dude. Y'all come on in the house and let's chat this up. That's what makes this particular live stream go well, is when I got a lot of people chatting and talking and asking questions and getting to know each other. So don't be shy. Come on in the house. If you're new to the channel, say hello and tell us where you're from. What's a duck? What's about RD? You ain't seeing none? Seen a lot of woodies on my. Charles, I sent the guy a text and I have not heard anything back. It is. I mean, I'm going to try to call him when I get back. Went 5 hunts without pulling the trigger. Dang. So I quit. That's why I'm not gonna beat around the bush, guys. Like I said, we're looking at 2 pieces of property in Oklahoma, and there's one that I really want. There is one that the one spot that I really want. Chris knows about it, and if we get that, I'll probably get a hunting license here for South Carolina to hit some wood duck ponds, beaver ponds with some friends. Mark, Cole, who's in here, came in here earlier. He's probably already gone off and went to work, but hunting with them, I'll probably still get a North Carolina license just to go and hunt swans when I get drawn. Maybe make a trip or 2 in the early season, like in October. But I'm not gonna get back out there and chase 2 summer ducks in the swamps. You see the picture I put? I did not, Randy. I apologize. I got to tell you all this. So yesterday, I work Sunday through Thursday. I work from home, and I came in here and I turned on my work computer and I was getting everything kind of squared away. And I was drinking a cup of coffee and started getting a headache. And a little while later, I had an episode. That's all I can tell you. I literally passed out. Knocked some stuff off the desk, but I blacked out, and I have no idea what caused it. I'm trying to get a doctor, possibly get a doctor's appointment as soon as the duck season is over, but find out what's going on. No, you shouldn't be shooting with your breastbone wired together. That is a fact, Jack. So I'm hoping, I don't know what happened, but I did pass out. I actually got up and called work and told them I was clocking out. So I clocked out and I went and laid down for a while. Nothing was hurting. My arms weren't hurting. My chest wasn't hurting. It was none of that. It's just I blacked out, and I don't know why. I have no clue. Chris from OARC called me later that day, and he said I wasn't making any sense whatsoever. And I think Mark texted me, and I told him I had a migraine, and I went back to sleep. So no, Randy, I did not see anything yesterday, and it was busy at work today. So I wasn't on social media hardly at all. I may have glanced through some things, but that was it. But if you'll send me that picture via messenger or text it to me, I'd like to see what you sent. But yeah, that was me yesterday, guys. I wasn't very much of a happy camper after that. Oh. So, but like I said, I'm gonna try to get a doctor's appointment together as soon as I can, as soon as this duck season's over with. I got 3 days left, and I'm not gonna miss them. It ain't gonna happen. I ain't gonna miss them. Let's see here. I'm probably sure that's Ron. Oh, that. Yes. Yes, I did see that, buddy. I did see that. Yes. Yes, I did see that. So what he's talking about is some duck hunters went out, and instead of taking their ducks home, they shoved them into a daggum hollow in a tree. And I'm gonna tell you, I catch somebody doing that. Listen, if you don't like eating ducks, then don't hunt them. You know, it's just that simple. I'm not throwing away ducks. You're going out and you're spending all that time and money just to throw them away. No, that ain't happening. Y'all need to go and do something else. Y'all need to go back to your mama's basement and play games or something. You're going to duck hunt, and you kill ducks, and you need to take them home. You need to clean them. How you clean them is up to you. If you want to pick them whole or if you want to breast them out, how you do it is your business. But eat those ducks. If you're going to kill it, eat it. You know, I can understand most certainly you shoot one and you want it as a trophy, a tree right beside the landing. Yeah. You got a duck that you've shot. It's a trophy bird for you. Y'all, that's fine. Chris, I'm out. Everyone have a good night. Be safe. Mark, glad you're doing. All right, Chris, take care of yourself. Give me a holler tomorrow, or I'll call you, or however that's going to work. But yeah, you got a trophy bird, fine. Yeah, he did, Charles. There was a guy at Pawleys Island was caught throwing sea ducks in right on the edge of the marsh. I do not know if DNR got involved. I think there was a phone call made. And to be really, I mean, be real funny about it, not trying to be funny about it, but to be what I thought was kind of in my warped sense of humor. I was thinking about going sea duck hunting, and his guide service was one of the ones I was looking at. So that Curry Faber, welcome. It's the first time I've seen your handle in here. Welcome in. That is a shame. 100%. Like I said, you want to hunt. Whatever you shoot, you need to take home and clean and eat it. Like I said, if you got a trophy bird or something, then fine. Take it to the taxidermist. That's fine. I ain't got a problem with that. I don't think anybody in here would have a problem with that. DNR called you today on it. You know, it's like anything else. Somebody asked me, do you squirrel hunt? No. Why? Because I don't like eating squirrels. Do you rabbit hunt? No. Why? Because I don't like eating rabbits. I'm not going to shoot something just to shoot it. I'm not, fishing's a different story. I mean, you can catch and release all day long. You pull the trigger and it on something, it's dead. And then you're going to throw it away. You're going to throw that good meat away. You know, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Yeah, you're going to get me on a rant here, buddy. I'm going to tell you. And if they're out there listening, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you're scum of the earth. If you're sitting here throwing away any game, and not just ducks, but any game, throwing it away because you don't want to take the time to clean it or take the time to do anything with it, then you need to quit hunting. You're scum. You're scum of the earth. I'll tell you in your face. I ain't got a problem with it. You ain't gonna like it. That's some other choice words I could tell you. When you go hunting, like I said, when you pull the trigger and you connect, there ain't no bringing it back. There ain't a catch and release like a fish. You done got me riled up, Bo. You done got me all riled up. My blood pressure going to go up. Hopefully I don't pass out again. You know, I would like to go see duck hunting. I just don't know how to cook the dang things. But I'd like to do it. I don't know how to cook them. And I guarantee you, I kill one that's pretty, I'm going to have it put on the wall. And try to figure out how to eat them things. But yeah, I'll figure something out. I may not like it. I may not like the taste of them, and I may never do it again. But I'm going to eat, or at least attempt to eat, everything I shoot. What else? Y'all, we got to get on another subject here, unless y'all want to watch me turn red around the gills. John, what's going on, brother? How's everything up in the northern states? Y'all snowed in? Marinade. Now, that's what I keep hearing. On sea ducks, I have heard. I have not eaten them. I've never eaten one. I've never tried to cook one. But the guys that do, they say they're absolutely delicious. They say they're absolutely delicious. I'd have to eat one that somebody cooked for me before I can say that. Yeah, I was mad when I found it. 2 boats were loading up when I found it, and they packed up fast and left. You know, I've hunted with guys over the years, and Mark can tell you this for a fact. If, let's say, this is a true story because it happened this year already. We shot 2 or 3 birds. That was it. And Mark shot the majority of them. And I went, hey, I don't want to really go home with one bird. Honestly, do you want this one? And I gifted it to him. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with people gifting you birds. Nothing wrong with that at all. You know, if you shoot one, you don't really want to try to cook one. You'd rather have a passel of them to cook. That's understandable. And you gift it to your buddy that's with you. Tom, that's the guy we had lunch with that day, wasn't it, Charles? That's the guy I want to meet. I want to meet and hunt with him. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I want to meet up with him and hunt with him. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with gifting birds and in your hunting party and say, hey man, you know, I got this little get together coming over and I need some extra birds. I ain't got a problem with that. I ain't got a problem with that at all. But you shoot what you shoot. I mean, it needs to be consumed. That's why we hunt. That's why we hunt, is to consume the food that we gather. And if you're not doing that, if you're throwing them away or hiding them and trying to, you know, whatever, you're scum. You're scum of the earth. Just that simple. I ain't got no use for you. And let me catch you doing it. Oh, dude, it's going. Yeah, I'll have it videoed in a freaking heartbeat and DNR on the phone before you can shake a stick. I'll have everything about you before you leave. Um, it just it makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever, and especially if you're a duck guide and your clients don't want them and they're just out there shooting them, you need to find different clients. He shot some Scotias and bluebill today. He was cleaning them while I was talking to him this afternoon. Awesome. Yeah, I do want to hunt with him. Maybe we can do something for next year. This year's pretty much shot for me. I mean, after I get back from Arkansas, I got 3 days. And I plan on taking my dad all 3 days and probably go down to Mark's and hunt there. Just because it's easy for my dad to get into. Not a lot of walking. I can actually literally drive up to it and drop him off, sit him in a chair and get him in there. So you never waste meat. That's you 100% correct, dude. Don't waste it. That's exactly what they're doing. And it's, that's stuff that just, and it burns me up. And every year they're doing the same people doing the same thing. Constantly throwing away stuff. I mean, it's hard enough. I got you, Charles. It's hard enough to kill ducks as it is in this state and to be throwing stuff away. Going to Reelfoot Lake tomorrow. Awesome, dude. I've hunted it one time. I have never been back. Just have not had the opportunity. Not had the opportunity to go back. But next year, God willing, the river don't rise. I'll be in Oklahoma or Arkansas, one or the other. And like I said, hunting around here, we'll be hunting beaver ponds. And I know he threw the birds away, but I don't know what happened to if DNR hasn't been involved or not. I have not seen an update on that. But if you're, it's just the duck hunting has gone down so bad here, and I need to. I'm not saying I'll stop hunting here. I'm just saying I'll probably hit beaver ponds and stuff like that. Because it's just shoot a few wood ducks here and there, and then head out. Go out west. Go west, young man. Go west. And just keep going out there every year from now on. It's just, like I said, the duck hunting here has gone down unless you have private property. And I'm not knocking down guys who have private property, and I'm not doing that, not one bit. Yeah, there's a video out there, Charles. He had his dog retrieving the ducks, and then he confronted him. I'll message the guy tomorrow and see if DNR did anything about it. All right, I appreciate that, Randy. Yeah, give us an update. Give us an update on my next live. I don't think I'm gonna be out. I don't think I'm gonna be on next Monday because I'll be traveling back from Arkansas. Monday, and I don't know what time I'm going to be getting in, and I may be tired because I got to go to. My son lives an hour from here, and I'll have to drop him off there, unload his stuff, get mine here, at least get the truck in the yard and unload everything. So I don't think I'll be doing a live stream next Monday. But I'll try to do one. I'll do one next week, but I don't know what day that'll be. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It just will not be on Monday nights. Hopefully I'll have some good video. Now that I did not know, Randy. I did not know that he was a god as well. Maybe I can get his information, not for this year because this year's out, but maybe next year, and get the information from him, your buddy, and see if we can't get something together. I've never been sea duck hunting. I'd like to try it. I really would. I'd love to try it. All right, RD, take care of yourself, man. Be careful out there. What's the name of your channel, buddy? What's the name? If it's the same as your handle, I don't know. Drake's Only on YouTube, I'm assuming. All right. Guys, go check it out. When y'all get a chance, go check out Drake's Only on YouTube. Oh. What else we got going on? 14 people in here, only got a handful of people talking. Come on, guys. I know y'all can do better. Don't be shy. Come on in and say hello. We's a friendly group in here. Ask a question. You'll get an answer. And nobody in here is gonna badmouth you or anything. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Ever. Yeah, you might get some stupid answers, but there's no such thing as a stupid question. I got you, Randy. Maybe we can hey, can you kill buffleheads and bluebills on a sea duck guide? Sure. If they come in, yeah. Well, Randy, maybe we can all get together next year. Hey, Mike, what's the main topic of tonight's show? Well, we have been talking about my upcoming trip to Arkansas. We have been talking about duck calls. We have been talking about the guys that are throwing ducks away, hiding them in trees at the boat ramps, to the guide on South Carolina coast throwing sea ducks away. I believe there's sea duck guides in South Carolina, but not only. Is it illegal to kill peacocks in South Carolina? I don't know about illegal, but there ain't no season on them. But I would think so. I would think it'd be considered a farm pet. So, Mike, we've kind of tossed around a gambit of stuff. You know how I am over here. I just talk about whatever pops up in the chat. Somebody has a question. Supposedly some decent weather coming next weekend. So hopefully for the waterfowl drama, yeah, basically. Well, let's see here. The waterfowl drama that I've heard so far is the sea duck guide in Pawleys Island was throwing sea ducks in the marsh. Another guide saw him do it, got his dog to retrieve him, confronted him. I don't know if DNR was involved yet or not, but confronted the guy. Another one of the hunters here came up on some guys at a boat ramp. They were hiding wood ducks in the cavity of a tree. So that happened. Pamplico Sound in North Carolina. Let's see here. They're burning down duck blinds. My understanding is the blind that was built was violating the 500-yard rule, and the other duck blind fellow got mad and kept telling him to move it, and he wouldn't, so he ended up burning it down. That's so yeah, there's a lot of waterfowl drama going on. Lots of going on. Can we all just get along? I wish, Mike. I really do. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Public hunting, buddy. I'm gonna tell you. There's a lot of drama in there. Let's see here. Like I said, we talked about my upcoming trip. I'm leaving Wednesday night, head to Arkansas for 3 days, hunt 3 days. Should be a good time. Got a pretty big weather. It looks like a pretty big weather system coming in next weekend, right down the center of the country. It's probably going to be its coldest when I'm leaving, as that's always my luck. But hopefully there'll be some ducks on in front of the front. So you're going to Africa. Holy, you going big game hunting? Oh, for missions. Okay. I was going to say big game hunting, or you going duck hunting while you're there? I've heard that the duck hunting is pretty good there. They got some crazy looking ducks, but I heard it's pretty good over there. But you're going for missions. That's awesome. How long are you going to be gone, Mike? The weatherman's a liar. Most weathermen are. I heard something that I was laughing at today. There's only 3 people that can lie on their job and still be employed. That is, I remember 2 of them now. I can't remember what the third one is. Holy crap! Weathermen was one, politicians were the other, and I can't remember what the third one was. I think it was doctors, but I'm not sure. Oh, just going from Saturday to Saturday? Okay. I'm hearing a chance of snow here in southeast North Carolina next week. Well, they were talking a massive storm last weekend here, and man, we got a little bit of spit and rain, little icicle rain, but that was about it. I did that Snowmageddon video just to have fun with it, but it wasn't nothing. Lawyer, that's it. Lawyers, weathermen, and politicians. The only three professions where you can lie and still maintain your job. I heard that today on the news. I about died laughing. I about died. But yeah, this is what they're calling for next week, down right through the middle of the country, which if it does happen, I mean, they're talking about highs next Monday in the low 30s for the high. Oh, did you? Man, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I have been so out of touch because of work and trying to do my own stuff. I've just been out of touch with a lot of stuff, with a lot of social media, and I do apologize, guys. I really do, because I do like watching your stuff and seeing it, but it's gotten to a point where I'm neglecting family and everything else. So I had to back off of it and really, sit down in the living room with my wife and watch TV and that kind of thing. Lawyer doesn't take an oath in court, so you got to watch what they say to mislead. Yeah, that's true. So I do apologize. Life's busy, buddy. Yeah, you're right. 100%. Hey, not a problem, Jeff. Welcome back. Yeah, man, that's no problem, Jeff. Yep, family first. And I was getting to the point where there was 5 days a week that I was doing a live stream or I was watching somebody else's live stream, watching all their videos, and I had to stop. I had to calm down and stop and put out what I can. And I haven't put out a hunting video in weeks. I do have some footage, but I just haven't had the time to sit down and put it together. I'm hoping while I'm in Arkansas, I'm not going to have much time to do it. I'll probably have enough time to download the video that I get that day and put it in a folder and then go on. Is probably what's going to happen. Just because it's just life, we're going to be hunting hard for those 3 days, and it's going to be, we'll be hunting hard. But hopefully it is very time consuming. I mean, once you get the video uploaded to your computer off your cameras and whatnot, a decent video will take me probably 2 to 3 hours to create. That's a normal. If there's a lot of footage, it could take a lot longer. Then if you're trying to put music to it and spice it up a little bit, it's going to take longer. And stuff like that's on GoPros and you know, if you have GoPro stuff, you got to go frame by frame. If you got shot cams or Tacticams, you got to go frame by frame. It can be very, very time consuming. Friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, all have end in it, and family does not. Okay. I did, Jeff. I think you mentioned it last week, and I went and found it. I think that was I can't remember the name of the channel. The guy does a lot of videos, a lot of shooting, a lot of pattern testing, and he gets kind of scientific into it. I love my True Locks, dude. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I love them. I've had some good results with them. I'm hoping I'm gonna have some better ones in the next few days. Some field time with them. New Hunter's Guide. That's it. Hopefully you'll have a good hunt. I hope so too, Mike. Again, this particular hunt, I'm getting to meet some new people. I'm going to be hunting with some new people. Never hunted with them before. Talked to them on the phone for a year. Texting, talking, whatnot. We just never met in person. So this particular hunt, good, bad, or ugly, will be a reconnaissance type hunt where I get to meet people, and hopefully next season we'll be able to get on them when the birds are there. Right now, like I said, I'm quite sure we're going to kill something, just the way it is. But it may be 3 days of nothing. It may be 3 days of, oh my God, where all these birds come from. But I mean, even in Arkansas right now, they're having hard times on the birds. I mean, they're shooting. Don't get me wrong. There's some guys out there that are whacking and stacking, but all over, it's been pretty tough this year. Yeah, New Hunter's Guide. If y'all haven't watched his channel, y'all might want to go take a look at it. He does some pretty good pattern test stuff. I am too. I'm hearing mixed reports from Arkansas as well, Jeff. I've heard, like I said, there's some people out there that are putting them down, and there's other people who aren't doing anything. So I don't know. But that getting back to New Hunter's Guide, if y'all haven't checked his channel out, y'all really do need to go there and check it out. He comes up with some awesome, and he does get a little scientific in it. Does a lot of gel tests and whatnot. I just can't do all that stuff. Not that I can't do it. It's too much. It's just too much for me. I'm not into it like he is like that. I like to see it on paper, and I like to put it on a bird. Oh, what else we got going on? But I'm quite sure it'll be a good hunt. I'm quite sure. Nothing else, we'll have a good time. We will definitely have a good time. My wife is graciously making us 2 pans of lasagna to take out so we won't starve to death. So that's a good thing. I love hunting specs, Jeff. I really do. I have just not been in been able to go, but I do like hunting specs. Like I said, if I can, well, I get out to Arkansas this year, and there's, like I said, I'm looking for contacts, and if I can find some good contacts, good spec hunting out there, I'll go back just for that. Um, I do like hunting specs. I really the the I can count on how many times on one hand that I've hunted specs, and every time has been a great day. I truly enjoy it. It's a fun bird to hunt. It really is. You need a good spread, but they decoy so well. You're going to Arkansas, man, go get them. Yeah, well, I gotta find me a place to go. I know we're gonna be hunting public ground for 3 days, so you know we're going out. I'm going out. I want mallards. I want mallards on this trip, Jeff. I want mallards on this trip. That's um, I mean, I'll take whatever comes in, but I really want some mallards. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind going back for a. Um, I wouldn't mind going on a guided hunt for specs if I go, because I know I'm going back next year. But I would like to maybe set something up for a guided hunt, because I don't have spec decoys, and I don't know how to blow a spec call or a snow goose call. I might as well just say that straight up. No, I'm not going with a guide. No, 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 no. We're gonna be hunting public ground. This is a friend hunt. Um, Chris from OARC Outdoors will be there, and another fellow by the name of Bryce. It's a good friend of Chris's, who lives there. So we're staying with him um, and hunting public water. So for us, it's going to be all about mallards in the timber. Mallards in the timber. Don't get me wrong. I'll shoot a wood duck, and I'll shoot a gadwall. I'll shoot teal. I'll shoot a spoonbill. But I wouldn't mind having a good spoonbill mount. Good drake, fully plumed. I'll shoot a fully plumed merganser just to put it on the wall. Um, so, what else we got? Man, I'm losing people left and right. What's up with you guys? Y'all come in there and you got quiet, and you leave. All right, Charles. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Tell Tom I said hey, and maybe we can, maybe you and Tom and me and Craig can maybe work something out for next year. I don't hate on no spoonbill, man. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I don't hate on them at all. Um, I know a lot of people do, but I don't hate on them at all. They don't eat half bad. I like the way they eat, and but I would like to have a nice drake to put on the wall. I really would. All right, buddy. Take care of yourself. Oh, what else we got going on? Hey, if I've missed anybody and y'all have come in and I missed you, I'm sorry. Just shout back at me again. I sometimes will miss people, and I do apologize for that, but it happens. I ain't perfect. Oh, but I got a pile of junk over here. I'm fixing to. All blue winged ducks are great to eat. Yeah. Hey, they do have a green head, so I got a pile of stuff over here. I got to get packed up tomorrow. Get my bags packed. Get everything together tomorrow evening. Go gas everything up. Get some gasoline in it. And we're going to be hitting the road. Wednesday night. I don't know. Mark, you still here? He might have eased out. If he's still here, I don't know. I can't tell who's in here or not. All I see is that I've got, had 7, now I got 5. But I can't tell who's in here or not unless somebody chats. No, it just happens. Unless somebody chats it up, I have no clue to who's all in here. Oh, we didn't get anything, Jeff. Not where I'm at. We didn't get. I mean, we may have had a flake or two, but that was about it. I put that video out just because it was funny. When they say it's going to snow in South Carolina, you go, yeah, okay. You go, oh, okay. And because it hardly ever happens. What I was concerned mostly about was the ice on the road, and it warmed up during the night, and I didn't even hunt that Saturday because I thought there was going to be too much ice on the ground, and especially on the roadway. So I just said, no, I'm not dragging a boat all the way up where I was wanting to go, sliding around on the ice. So I just stayed home. I mean, it'd been nothing but a wood duck anyway. And much as I like shooting wood ducks, wood duck ain't worth the fact of me wrapping my truck around a tree, and I'm fixing to go to Arkansas. So I just decided to stay home. I think a couple of counties away from us, they got a little bit of snow, but it was probably gone that afternoon or later that day. It hadn't been cold enough for it to stick here. So they say snow in South Carolina and milk and bread flies off the shelves. Ain't that the truth? But I went, I actually had to run to the store when I got off work. No, it wasn't off work. My wife came home. I think it was Friday, and my wife came home. I was off. I was babysitting the grandson, and she needed a few things. I said, "Well, okay, I'll run up to the store." And I drove up there without a problem, and in good South Carolina, we're going to get 20 inches of snow. I went and bought some eggs and bread and milk, just to be funny about it, and got some other things that she needed. But I was just being funny when I bought it. Now I've got more milk and bread and eggs I know what to do with. I could probably eat egg sandwiches for 2 weeks and not run out of bread or eggs right now. That's how. But they had plenty. I was at the food line, and they had the bread was fully stocked, the eggs were fully stocked, the milk was full. Well, milk wasn't fully stocked, but it had what she wanted. But we didn't hardly get anything, Jeff. I mean, like I said, there was a few snowflakes. If you saw the video, it kind of collected right there in the valley of the roof, and that was it. I mean, literally, that was it. And I happened to walk outside to check something, and I happened to see that, and I went, "Oh, I'm gonna do a stupid video on this." Oh my goodness. I'm getting kind of tired, boys. I ain't gonna lie to nobody tonight. Today was a rough one at work. I mean, I got it. I work from home, but still, there was a lot going on today. Like I said, I didn't work all day Sunday because I was feeling poorly. And actually, if y'all weren't here, didn't hear, I actually blacked out Sunday while I was here at the desk. So I called it an early day, and so today was extremely busy. And I know tomorrow is going to be very busy, right before payday, right before we do payroll. So I know it's going to be busy tomorrow. So we're going to be in here for a few more minutes, unless somebody's got something, wants to stir the boat up and get us another conversation going. Oh. Oh. Y'all bring something to the table. I've been sitting in a classroom all day for training. Ooh, I hate those training days. I had to do a little bit of I did not have to take the training class. I was given one about the last hour of work today, and whew, that's enough to raise your blood pressure sometimes. But we got through it. Good thing it was a one-on-one kind of training, so I was able to get all that through. Oh, Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. What else, guys? We got 4 people left up in here. Let's get all 4 people in here to say something in here. Just hey, you rewired your speakers today. Oh, for your e-collar? Okay. You ever figure out about the battery? If you could use a lithium or not? When does also, Jeff, when does your season start where you can start using those e-collars? Has it already started or getting close? I've got it tomorrow and Wednesday also. They don't speak good English. Oh, man. Oh. Ah, cool, man. It's a good thing you can use them batteries. They'll last a lot longer. Well, when's y'all's, I'm assuming it's the conservation season. When's that start? 10th of February. I got you. I think somewhere in that time frame is when we have our veteran hunts, and I'll probably do one, maybe two of those. There's two of them in February. They're week Saturdays back to back. I'll probably go do one of those if I can find some vets to want to go. But more than likely, I'm gonna be heading up the road. I want to get some B-roll video up in the Outer Banks, Corolla, and some other places, and I need to spend a weekend up there trying to get it. I gotta try to call the place I want to go to make sure that they're going to be open. I want to go to a museum up there, and want to get some video and that kind of stuff. It's warm enough for them to head back north. The month of March is when it gets good. I got you. Yeah, March is when our turkey season starts. I gotta get some pattern tests done before then, and get up to Corolla and North Carolina and get some video of that, and maybe head down to Georgetown, South Carolina, get some video down there, and head up to the upstate, talk to a guy and get some video. I want to go to Georgia and meet up with Scott Trulock and sit down with him. February 1st and 8th, that's the Veterans Hunt? Okay. Yeah, it's the Federal Youth Day as well, and it's the Veterans Hunt. Wouldn't mind going. We'll see what happens. I may get one weekend out of there. Be a cool. Ain't nobody gonna be out there. You can go wherever you want to go. I mean, there may be a couple of people, but that's about it. Oh my goodness. That might be a good time to take my dad as well. And both of us are veterans. That wouldn't be a bad deal. It wouldn't be a bad deal at all. I know a couple of places I could take him. It'd be very, very easy. Very easy. Let's see here. Yeah, I got to get those pattern tests done in February. There is no getting around that. The season starts in March. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, we need to. I know there's a lot of trappers that are out and about, and but we really need to. I don't know how to do it. I have no clue. I'm not a trapper. I don't know how to do this stuff. But the fur prices are so low right now that people aren't doing it anymore. It costs so much. But yeah, we need to. Maybe I need to start learning how to do it. I got a couple places that I could do some coyote trapping. I just don't know how to do it. I don't know the first thing about it. I don't even know what I needed to get. But we need to do something. We need to do something about these coyotes. They're everywhere. Everywhere. I know there's an association here in South Carolina Trappers Association. Maybe I'll give them a call and maybe do a video on them, how to get started, that kind of thing. I may have a phone number around here somewhere. I had one follow me a couple years ago to a turkey blind when I was turkey hunting. The only reason I know he was behind me is because I caught him on trail cam. I'll have to find that picture one of these days and post it. But they got me on trail cam as my brother-in-law's property, and he got me on trail cam going in, and you can barely see where I was staking out a turkey decoy. And I walked over I had a pop-up blind, and a few minutes later, that coyote came through. Had I seen him, and of course it was pitch black, but had I seen him, he'd have ate a load of number 6s. Oh. Well, guys, I ain't gonna lie to you. I am getting tired. I'm getting sleepy, and I didn't sleep too well last night because I took a big nap after falling out yesterday, and so I didn't sleep very well last night. And I want to get up early in the morning so I can get to work a little bit earlier, since it's going to be a very busy day with work, and we got a really big meeting, and I want to get as much work as I can done before that meeting. So I think I'm going to I'm going to call this tonight, unless somebody's got something they want to talk about. So put it in the comments if there's something you definitely want to talk about. Other than that, let me give it about 30 seconds, and then we're probably get on out of here. Thank you so much, Jeff. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. But it's been a rough day at work mentally, and it's gonna be a rough day tomorrow, and I need to go get some sleep. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all coming in. It's I always love having these little live streams with you guys and chatting and just talking about whatever, about duck season and duck hunting and different things. I just enjoy talking about it. But I hope y'all have a great week. If you're going hunting and you're in a boat, don't forget, wear your life jacket. Please, please, please wear your life jacket. Be careful out there, guys. Again, as I always finish up, if y'all are looking for some of my merch, you guys in South Carolina, I got a Sparkleberry shirt. My mantra shirt's doing pretty good. Y'all go in and order you some. It's at www.daddyduck365.com. Also, if you're really wanting some great ammo, go over to Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, TSS, Bismuth. Man, I'm telling you. And if you're going to do that, you might as well get some True Lock choke tubes, because they are absolutely the best. If you do get some True Lock, or you do get some Salt Creek Custom Ammunition, make sure you mention my name and say, hey, old Daddy Duck sent us over here. Also, if you get a chance, get over to Biscuit Built 3D. He is on Etsy. And look at those timber straps. You've seen me do a few videos of them. I'll be using it extensively in Arkansas. It's a great little setup. I love it. And we'll see y'all next time. like I said, it won't be Monday, maybe sometime later in the week, but we'll see y'all. Hopefully see y'all next week. Y'all take care of yourself. God bless. And we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365.